Hey guys, it's your favorite auntie. Melody said God said go, and so she went. Now, if I was a preacher and we were at church, I would say that's my first close, but I'm not. So I have more to talk about. Before I get into this video, disclaimer, everything in this video is my opinion. Everything is alleged and it is for entertainment purposes only. So if that bothers you, please tap out and go get your spirit right. And then I want you to tap back in, okay? All right, let's talk about it. So today, April the 4th, Melody posted to her Instagram story that today was the day she celebrated walking away from a tumultuous marriage from her deadbeat ex husband and putting herself first. She talked about in her post that if she had not walked away from that marriage, she would not have walked into her purpose today. She would have still been on an emotional roller coaster with this man. And that's evident in the current girl, and I'm going to call her a girl because she's not mature, that he's with now. So I just want to celebrate the fact that she uh, was not afraid to leave the situation that she was in and step out on faith because look where she's at now. And I'm going to get into that later on in the video, just kind of celebrating some of her accomplishments. But before I get into that part, I just really want to hone in on the fact that it takes so much courage for a woman to walk away with four children. And if you remember, when she did leave him, she had a young baby, sugar mama, at the house. And I don't know about you guys, but there are a lot of women that would not leave a tumultuous marriage such as that, and they don't even have kids. And they're staying because they're scared. They're so afraid of what life is going to be like if they're not with this person. They don't want to envision themselves on the other side of it because they don't want to go through the pain and the hurt that it's going to take to get over that person and walk through, that walk through that thunderstorm, I guess you would say, of having to feel the pain of hurt. A lot of people don't want that. It hurts too much to think about walking away. And so, yet they stay in relationships where they're miserable, they're crying all the time. They're always in their man's phone, checking the phone, or it could be a male checking a female's phone, but they're always checking the phone. They're always catching them sometimes cheating and still staying. Why do people do that? You know why they do that? Because number one, of course, yes, they love this person, but also because they are afraid. What if I don't have this person in my life? And I just celebrate the fact that she was able to do that. And I think the reason why it's so important for her to continue to talk about this and post about this, even though it makes some people uncomfortable and they don't like seeing her continuously celebrate the fact that she walked away. But I think it's so important for her to do that because she needs to remind other women and men that you can stand up for yourself. You can leave a situation and still prosper. And I like the fact that I don't know if Melody is dating anyone or not, but we don't see her publicly showing anyone that she's in a relationship with, which to me also helps another woman to see that it wasn't about her leaving her marriage to go be with someone else. And it doesn't mean that you're going to find someone else quickly. It could be a journey for that. Sometimes you'll find someone within the first few months of you leaving. You could find someone years later, but give yourself the opportunity to do that when you're not in a healthy, happy relationship. And that's why it's so important for her to continuously tell her story. And some people may get sick of hearing her story, but you don't know who that's going to touch and inspire. I'm not in her situation, but yet I'm still touched and inspired by it because I want that for other women. I want other women to know that you don't have to stay complacent in or complicit in a relationship that doesn't serve you, and that she could leave with four children. Now, granted, she was in a better position than most, considering that she was on a reality show, so she had an opportunity to continue to make money. So it was going to be easier for her in that aspect, but she still had to start all over because we all know that she had to file for bankruptcy. If you're a Love and Marriage Huntsville fan, then you know her story. So she had to file for bankruptcy because of the debt that her ex-husband had. And so essentially having to start all over. But she had the mindset, she had the business acumen, she had no problem starting new businesses or businesses that she was already in process of doing, having to maybe rebrand, change the name so that there's no affiliation with her ex-husband. So she had to put in the work, not only the work for herself, but she had to put in the work of rebuilding her brand and rebuilding her businesses, and at the same time grieving her relationship. So for those people who say, why does she always have to keep talking about her divorce? Why does she always have to bring up the fact that she's not with him anymore? First of all, why does that make you so uncomfortable? Why does that bother you so much? Why do some people not understand the importance of telling your testimony to help the next person? So I'm excited for her in her journey. I love seeing her prosper in her businesses. I just purchased the 7th Avenue bundle package, skincare package. I do have some of the other stuff. I have some scrub. I have the that lemon body butter. Oh my gosh. If you are on a diet, just a side note, if you are on a diet and then you put that lemon butter body lotion on, oh my God, it just makes you want cake, and it just makes you want to cheat on your diet. But that's not what this video is about, but I just had to plug that in. But I just want to just reiterate how I think it's so important. I was saying about her telling her testimony. And also, I just want to talk about the fact that there are some people that may not understand her journey. You have cast members that I've seen on the show that seemed as if some started off excited for her, cheering for her, celebrating with her. And then you start to see where then the love turns into jealousy, turns into envy, turns into spite and revenge. All because what? You're winning? I don't understand that. I don't understand why some people have such a hard time with seeing her flourish. And then she tried to bring her friends along with her. She tried to bring these castmates along with her. And when I say along with her, I mean that as she's networking, meeting people, doing speaking engagements, going attending galas, she's inviting these people, her castmates with her, supposedly friends at the time with her, wanting to bring them up with her as she elevates because she knew from the very beginning, I think, the call on her life and the success that was waiting for her. And here she is, the gracious person that she is, wanting to bring people with her. And that's the thanks she gets, that people now want to slander her, don't want to support her, want to talk bad about her. Because what? You don't like the fact that she knows how to promote herself, that she's a walking brand marketer. You don't like the fact that she continues to uh, re-innovate herself with her different businesses. She was made fun of for having a e-commerce business that's making hand over fist money, and people upset about that. So that's the thing. People may not understand your purpose. They may not understand your business. They may not understand why you are leaving a relationship, but it's not really for them to understand. She listened to her higher calling, which is God, and God told her to go. And she doesn't have to do it in the way that other people tell her to do it. She doesn't have to stay because certain people think she should, because that's what they would do. Because, see, some people don't know how to make it by themselves, but she can, and she is. And what we're seeing right now is really only the tip of the iceberg, in my opinion. I really think that this lady is destined to be in Forbes magazine. And you're going to have so many people that are claiming they're friends of hers and are going to start falling off because they can't stand to see you successful. I don't know why some people feel like if you leave a relationship or situation, then you should just uh not do as well. That's crazy to me. So I'm excited about all the things that she has going on. And I just wanted to take time to do a video just to kind of highlight some of the stuff that I'm seeing. Um, some of the things that I'm seeing that that her business is prospering from, that people laughed at, like the hoodies. Oh, it was funny because she had a hoodie that says walk in your purpose, because she had a hoodie that said God said go. But that's funny because she has hoodies and she's doing t-shirts. But yet now she's making hand over fist money in it. Everything she's touching, making hand over fist money in it. If it was me, I would try to absorb everything. If this is someone that I'm connected to through friendship or just through association, and I know that that's what I'm working towards, I would try to soak up that knowledge. What am I going to sit around and hate on that for? I don't understand that. So one of the other things that we see her get into when it comes to businesses is, of course, her skincare line. We see her in the beauty brand with not only skincare but the hair care, and that's just blowing up. You see her dropping off the packages, having these sales, and it's amazing to watch. We see her getting into fashion. We see her connecting with Jay Bolin. And when I tell you that is some of the most chic, upscale clothes for contemporary women that I have ever seen, just a beautiful collection. And everything she styles that he styles her in and sells are pretty much, selling out. We also see her tapping into her music side. She's putting out songs. She did some touring, and the people mad. The people are mad, and I can't wrap my head around it. What you mad for? And some people may say, "Oh, you millimeters." I never said I was a millimeter. I'm a woman who supports another woman doing well. You don't have to be a millimeter to do that. Something wrong with your spirit if you can't be excited to see another woman flourish and do business the right way. It's one thing to be an entrepreneur, but then you over here with a janky business. But you don't hear that about her businesses. Um, what is something else she's into? So we've got the music, we've got the styling, we have the e-commerce. Oh, don't let me forget about the property preservation business, where she's teaching master classes, and so many people that she's bringing up, where she's saying, hey, this is what I did and let me bring you into it, because she could keep all the secrets for herself, but she doesn't. So she teaches classes online. I think she also does some classes in person because she wants to bring others in with her. She wants to teach other entrepreneurs, future entrepreneurs, how to make this money. She's not selfish in that way. And I love her partnership with black businesses. Her chemist, black lady, her connection with Jay Bolin, a black stylist, Nubian TV, partnership with Nubian TV with the black man. I love that. And all the staff that's around her, black women, black men. And so, yeah, let's celebrate her. Celebrate her success. Um, Folks just may not understand why someone would celebrate a divorce. I said that before. But to reiterate what she said, God said go. So what they may not understand is that maybe God never ordained the relationship to begin with. See, if I was a preacher, that might be close number two. Maybe there were telltale signs, no pun intended, that you shouldn't have married that person. And so that's why God said go. Because you may have some people that say, well, how would God tell you to leave something that's ordained by Him? Who said God ordained that marriage? Sometimes people will marry someone and they never even speak to God about it. I'm not saying that that's the case here, but that could be. She could have been so excited and so in love that she never even had a conversation with God about it. And she just married him and then realized later that that wasn't her person. And so God told her, no, get your stuff, girl. It's time for you to get up on out of there. So I just wanted to do a quick video and just say that I for one, am loving what I am seeing that this woman is doing. I love the boss moves that she's making, and I just think it's nothing but up from here. And I don't even think that we've seen all of what she's capable of. I think this might be the next best Oprah Winfrey, better than Oprah Winfrey. Just sit back and watch. I know I am, and I'm glad to see it. So anyway, you guys leave your comments um, down in the comment section, and please like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel if I'm your cup of tea, and that is all for this one.